11. Harsh truths you need to accept to live a happy life. 1. You must work extremely hard. That's probably not what you wanted to hear. Even the most race-oriented among us can get burned out and exhausted at times, but that's when the magic happens, like in the last few seconds of a great workout. When you get what you want, that promotion, a successful freelance business, or a graduate degree in a field you love, you'll never regret your hard work. It took many hours, sweat, and tears to make Rome, and it will take many hours, sweat, and tears to make it successful. 2. You always have a choice. We are not simply victims of forces beyond our control. We all have the ability to make decisions, and you can choose how you react to what happens to you. Would you stand there and take a punch in the face if someone was punching you in the face? Hopefully this is not the case. While you may be tempted to strike back, getting out of the way is probably the better option. When it comes to everyday life, you are the only one who can decide how others treat you. It's perfectly acceptable to walk away if someone shows no concern for your well-being. The harsh reality is that what you allow determines how others treat you. 3. You will not be popular with everyone. It's easy to fall into the trap of trying to please everyone. This is a millennial impulse that is as strong today as it was during the reign of the pharaohs, and it is not limited to politicians and salesmen. We all want others to like us, so we go to great lengths to make that happen, even if it means sacrificing our own happiness. However, there are some aspects of yourself that you cannot change, and others will inevitably judge you for them. It is your responsibility to accept that they will not be happy with you. You can never make peace with yourself if you can't accept the fact that some people will never like you. 4. There is no such thing as a perfect time. It takes a lot of patience to wait for the right moment to act, but that doesn't mean there isn't one. Sometimes it's best to wait until you're ready before facing your anxieties, but other times you need to expose yourself before you're ready. Waiting for a rain to pass won't make it go away. Sometimes the best course of action is to put on some rain boots and venture out into the rain. Not everyone is able to maintain patience in a difficult circumstance, but it is essential to identify when it is and when it is not the right time to act. If you wait too long to act, or if you wait and then don't act, you risk missing an opportunity or doing something much worse than you intended. The silver lining, once again, is that if you can act in difficult situations, they will become less unpleasant over time. 5. You can't change some things about yourself. Accepting that we're all imperfect is the most crucial step. We all have limitations, and ultimately it's up to you to make the most of what's been given to you. Some people are born with physical or mental limitations, and if you are one of them, it can be difficult to predict how you will adapt to a new lifestyle. Others are simply unable to make sound judgments. We can't always change our constraints, but we still have to accept them. Some of us want to be accepted, while others just want to be loved. We can have the confidence to face our shortcomings, overcome them, and find a way to move on in life. Accepting these realities is for most of us a simple matter of understanding that by working through our problems and failures, we can achieve something difficult. Accepting our limitations and reacting to the changes we cannot prevent is what it is all about. There is nothing wrong with wishing for a better life, but you can't give up just because you're not there yet. Sometimes it's best to do what you can and hope for the best. 6. You're not entitled to anything. Do you remember that popular girl or boy in high school who seemed like everyone's favorite? You shouldn't try to be that person since it's not possible. It's not a popularity contest, and not everyone will recognize and appreciate your true worth. Rather than dwelling on it, think about how you could improve. It's a waste of time and energy trying to impress those who don't really matter. Surround yourself with people who accept you for who you are. 7. People want you to do well, but not better than them. While some people really want you to succeed, others may only want you to succeed until you threaten to upstage them. Be suspicious of the motives of others and don't waste your time or energy on those who aren't looking out for your best interests. Ignore the naysayers and keep working for your goals. Dedication, Perseverance and consistency will get you to your desired destination. 8. You aren't that significant. Do you recall the time you tripped and fell? Some people laughed, while others inquired about your well-being. Sure, you were fine, but you were mortified. You assumed this story would be told about you for the rest of your life. The truth is, you're not that significant. You play a small role in the lives of others. Everyone probably forgot about it after a short while, embarrassing as it was for you. They are absorbed in their own lives, just like you. That's not always a bad thing. It is an inescapable truth of life. 9. You live the life you create for yourself. One of the most powerful things you can do is take control of your life. You are the only person who can make the necessary changes to improve your position if you are not satisfied with it. If the day starts off badly, you can neither let it ruin the rest of the day, or you can take charge and do whatever it takes to turn things around. The sooner you accept that you are the only one responsible and capable of creating your own circumstances, the sooner you can start taking steps to live the life you want. Most people despise listening to universal facts. While they may seem harsh, they are sure to show up in your daily life. 10. Your expectations are what cause disappointment. When someone lets you down, it's usually because of your own unreasonable or wrong expectations, not the faults of others. It's okay if things don't always go as expected. So be realistic about your aspirations. It will prevent you from being overly disappointed. 11. Your feelings are caused by your thoughts. This is going to sound pretty meta, but we don't have strong feelings about anything because of it. Rather, we are affected by how we perceive that object, person, or situation. In other words, our feelings are created by our thoughts and our behaviors are determined by our feelings. As a result, if you want to change your feelings, start with your thoughts.